up, Shadow Nerds? Long time no see. Man, it's been a minute. Real quick, I really want to do a Q&A video, so hopefully I need y'all to start sending me some questions. I've already got a few. I need a few more, so hopefully the next video can be a Q&A. I'd like to answer a lot of y'all's questions because I get them all the time, and they always end up getting answered by some random commenter and stuff. So I want to be the one to answer them because you're leaving them on my channel. With that being said, how you guys doing? Real quick, Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming out in a week as the time of this video, I believe. I will do a full review on that movie, even though it's going to be like 4 hours long, so maybe like a 15-minute review, roughly. But I am super stoked for that movie. I want to see how it turns out, and we're definitely going to be comparing it to the original. So stay tuned for that video next week. I'm not going to be able to do it the day it comes out, possibly the next 1 to 4 days after it's out. I'll be doing a review on that. So keep an eye out for that. Now, I haven't done a weapon thing in a minute, so I want to do a weapon review today on something that I bought a while back, and I want to do a little bit of a comparison. Okay, we're talking hatchets, tomahawks, whatever you want to call them, mini axes, whatever. I got this, mainly we're comparing this Walmart hatchet, literally from Walmart, to a SOG, which is a very reputable company, SOG Survival Hawk. Okay, I got this on. I bought this for myself actually on Father's Day last year, as a gift to me because I was 1 and 1 and I thought it was cool. I purposely got the one that was more multi-tool type of situation. I really liked it, so I bought it, and this is what I've thought about it so far. It's $65. I don't think it's worth $65. Probably more in the 50 range. There's some nice tomahawks and hatchets out there from other companies that you can get that are just as expensive as this, if not a few bucks more, but they're just overall just a little bit better. Here's my issues, and here's what I do like about it. It's very light, okay, and I'm going to take this off so you can see it, but before I do that, it comes with this sheath, okay. It comes with a belt loop, and the idea is that when you put it on, it's not straight down off your belt loop like a lot of them that you see and they constantly bang against your leg because your belt's like this. It's tilted back, so it's not going to bang against your leg like every step that you take. So that's one of those features that I thought was kind of cool. But anyways, it's got this little sheath on it, so let's take that off so you can see what it actually looks like. Again, $64.95 for this thing. If I can get it out. I had some choir music in the background, right? It's pretty cool. It's probably about a pound. I want to say a pound and a third, like 19 ounces or something like that. So yeah, it's not bad. It feels great in the hand. I like that this whole lower part has a lot of grip to it. They obviously just wrapped it with paracord, and that works sometimes. It's full tang. Okay, you look down here, you can see it all the way down here. Again, it feels good in the hand. It's one of those multi-tool thingies. This is a 3-inch blade. Okay, obviously it comes to a spike, so if you ever got to split a coconut or something, I don't know what the hell you have that little spike there for. Maybe to break ice or something, I don't fucking know. But anyways, it's got a nail puller here, okay, pop, or a very deadly weapon if you need it to be. I mean, that thing is vicious. It's got like little teeth on it, for the nails, for the nail puller, but like it comes to a straight spike, man. If you hit somebody over the head with that or whatever, I mean, they're done. So, then they don't owe you money anymore. So, you're also not going to get the money from them either, but that's not, anyways. So, 3-inch blade, weird little drop point that it's got going on here. On the sharpness part, now that I'm probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, it comes probably like a 6, your average sharpness when you buy a blade straight from like a store or offline. It's sharp, it'll do the fucking job, but could it be sharper? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm still not cutting myself. I haven't even broken skin yet, actually. But, that's to be expected when you buy something like this. They never get them as sharp as they can be because probably, I don't know why. But full tang, it's got this rigid look here, okay? It's got this on both sides. See this like beveled type of deal here? That is for hammering. I don't really trust to hammer something like this, okay? I feel like I'm just putting myself in danger by doing that. And I also feel like because of these plastic rivets that it's got going on here, that if you start hitting something multiple times and with enough force, that these are probably going to come, they're just little star nuts. I mean, they're literally turning with my thumb, okay? And that really worries me, because if I'm hitting something enough, with enough force, multiple times, I don't need that to start coming unloose, okay? So yeah, that's definitely a big critique on that. They could have used metal ones and tightened them. That would have been, convenient and nice. But I have hit wood with this thing. It definitely does its job of splitting wood if you need it to. Nothing crazy big or thick. But if you're just trying to make a little divot, you cut one side, you cut the other, get that V in there. It'll do the job for sure. So if need be, it's a good knife to have. It's not necessarily, or a hatchet to have. It's not necessarily like it's going to fail you. It's going to work, but I feel like if you use it enough, it could potentially fail you. Again, with these things on here, that kind of worries me. This whole piece right here on both sides is just plastic. For $65, it would have been nice to have, some metal to keep that full tang nice and strong. But I get it. Again, paracord wrap. Classic. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. These do have a tendency to come undone. They're pretty much just glued on there and tied, and sometimes put through a hole in there. But I've seen these off a few things come undone, and it's really irritating. Down at the bottom, one of the things that they include in this, because again, it's a survival tomahawk or whatever, is a little fire starter. If I can get it out. Okay, here we go. Little piece right there. It damn near already looks bent. My issue with this, and I've seen it on a few other people's reviews and things like this, if I start hitting something enough force, this is probably going to break inside of here, and then it's not a whole lot of good to me, because if you're starting to fire, you need that little bit of a long shaft there to kind of get that thing going. And the idea is that, okay, you start the fire, whoosh, whoosh, all right. Look at those sound effects; those were fire. I worry about this breaking and becoming useless if you hit it hard enough with enough pieces in there. So that's my other critique on that one. I mean, it's cool that it comes with it, right? Who doesn't like fire, Shout out to my brother's bed when I was in middle school. Or no, it was in elementary school. Probably like 5th grade. Yeah, but anyways. So, it's cool. Now, $64.95, $42 at Walmart. Okay, it's heavy. It's a meaty ass blade. It's got the dual part on this, so you can use it as a hammer if you need to. I always worry about doing this with anything sharp pointing at me, and that's going to be the same thing here. I know technically if I'm hammering something down, nothing sharp is pointed at me, but it has great potential to possibly have some recoil and come back either way and fuck me up permanently. But yeah, so again, same thing here. I have used it before. It's also got the little nail grabber right here that you can, pull nails up with. I had this thing sharpened a few times. This is from the company Coleman. They make like outdoor shit from Walmart, like that cheap Walmart brand, they make coolers, they make some camping equipment and things like that. So again, maybe not the greatest company to buy outdoor shit from, but I just needed a little hatchet at the time. And that was about, 6 or 7 years ago, and I've used this thing a shit ton. I mean, like I said, I've had the blade sharpened maybe 3 or 4 times, and you can tell that this thing is used and abused, okay? I beat this thing like it owed me money, like for real. I mean, it's never bent, it's never turned on me. The handle's never come loose over 6 or 7 years. I mean, I beat the shit out of this thing, and it's got a lot of weight to it. And it's just got like a little rubber cheap ass handle on it, and it's got that angle on it. So when you're grabbing it versus this one, which is just straight ahead. Okay, see the difference there. But I'll be honest, for 42 bucks, if I had to do something and do a little bit of a more heavy duty job and something that I can trust, I'm gonna get something like this. It's definitely heavier. I didn't weigh it, but I mean, I just know from using it for so long, it's a hell of a lot heavier. It's way more sturdy. I don't feel like plastic is gonna fall off of it like the SOG. But yeah, I mean, the blade is also curved, which is just in general better for chopping. Okay, versus this one that's straight. You know, I don't know what the deal is there. This is a lot better for chopping and splitting. Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one, it's going to be the Walmart blade. Sue me, SOG. Contact me, please. I mean, I wouldn't mind. But, again, I don't mind it, but I do for 65 bucks. Give it to me for 50. Give it to me for 40. Give it to me in a package with a couple of pocket knives or something, you know, on top of it or whatever. Then, yeah, sure. But by itself for 65 bucks, is this something that I would realistically, if I was told ahead of time, Sean, you're going to be out in the woods for a week by yourself, and I need you to like build fires and cut down trees and all that kind of shit. Would I bring this if I could only bring one thing? Probably not. I'm probably bringing this one, this little fucking Walmart thing. I mean, it's heavy. It's going to do the job that I need it to do. Whereas this one is more for looks. It's cool. Somebody comes over, they want to see it. I mean, it's cool to play with and have fun with and pretend. But do you buy these to pretend with? Do you buy these to just show off? Not necessarily. You buy it to use. Even if it is fun, you can go outside and beat the shit out of some wood and stuff and have fun with it. But if I went out there and had too much fun with this thing, it's probably going to break. Or the edge is gonna bend, and I don't need that. I don't need a chip blade. Okay. If I'm splitting coconuts or pineapples or watermelon, sure, bring me this fucking thing. That's awesome. Okay. But other than that, the SOG Survival Hawk, not worth 65 bucks in my opinion. Go to Walmart, buy you something else. Okay, a little bit heavier, something that feels better in the hand. So with that being said, like and subscribe to the channel. Tell your mama, tell your friends. They all need to know what's up as well. You know, maybe your mom wants to go camping. Who knows? All right, guys, Shadow Nerds out.